Have you ever noticed how the past has a way of holding us hostage? A single memory, a single mistake, or even a single person can live rent-free in our minds for years. We replay conversations, we rewrite endings in our heads, and we cling to what could have been as if it can magically bring peace. But the truth is, the past is heavy, and carrying it everywhere keeps us from living the life we deserve today. Letting go is not weakness. It is not giving up. It's choosing yourself. It's saying, I refuse to let yesterday steal tomorrow. Think about it like this. Imagine walking with a backpack. Every regret, every heartbreak, every betrayal you never released becomes a rock inside that bag. At first, it feels light. You think, I can handle this. But over time, the bag gets heavier. Step by step, the weight starts to crush your spirit. Until one day, you realize you're no longer moving forward. You're just surviving under the burden of what you never let go. This is why letting go is not just a choice. It's survival. It's self-preservation. So why is it so hard? Why do we cling to the very things that hurt us? Because the human mind craves certainty, even if that certainty is pain. Letting go feels like walking into the unknown, and the unknown terrifies us. We say, what if I forget them? What if I move on and nothing better comes? What if I forgive myself, but others never do? But here's the paradox. Clinging to the past doesn't protect us. It traps us. The relationship you can't release, the mistake you keep reliving, the grudge you hold against someone else, it all steals the energy you need to create the life you truly want. Letting go is an art, and like every art, it takes practice. The first step is acceptance, not denial, not pretending it never happened. Acceptance means looking at the wound and saying, yes, it hurt me, but it will not control me anymore. The second step is forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean what they did was okay. It doesn't mean you forget. It means you refuse to let their actions poison your heart any longer. And sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. The third step is replacing the past with purpose. Nature hates a vacuum. If you let go but never fill the space, the old pain creeps back in. Replace it with growth. Replace it with learning. Replace it with a vision of the life you want to build. There's an old story about two monks walking down a muddy path. They come across a woman who cannot cross. One monk lifts her up, carries her across the mud, and sets her down. They walk on in silence. Hours later, the other monk bursts out, "Why did you carry her? We monks are not supposed to touch women." The first monk smiles and says, "I set her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" That is the essence of letting go. Most of us don't realize we keep carrying things long after we should have set them down. When you finally let go, something incredible happens. You start to breathe differently. You sleep lighter. You laugh easier. You stop reliving the same old movie in your head and finally write a new script for your life. Letting go gives you energy back. It clears your vision. It opens doors that were invisible when you were looking backward. Because life is not meant to be lived in reverse. Your rearview mirror is small for a reason. Your windshield is wide because what's ahead matters more than what's behind. If you want to start practicing the art of letting go today, here are a few steps. Write down what you're holding on to. Sometimes, putting it on paper makes you realize how much space it takes up. Ask yourself, is this serving my future or chaining me to my past? Create a ritual of release. Burn the paper, tear it up, throw it away. Give your brain a signal that it's time to move forward. Replace it with something new. A new habit, a new goal, a new dream. Because healing is not just about releasing, it's about rebuilding. Remember this, the past is a teacher, not a prison. The pain you went through is not a life sentence. It's a lesson. And the art of letting go is the art of freedom. Free yourself. because the best chapter of your life cannot begin if you keep rereading the last one.